Hello everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks very much for joining me. Today I'm doing the assembly tutorial for the video arcade game. This project has been designed by Nicole Silhouette here on YouTube, and I shall link her YouTube channel in the description box below. The video arcade game is available as a digital cutting file in Nicole's Etsy store, and a cutting die set will be available very soon, and when it is, I'll make sure I link it in the description box of this tutorial. Today I'm using the digital cutting file. So I have all the pieces cut out here and I'll go through them with you now. So to begin with, we've got this large piece here, and this is the back of the gift box. And you can see where I've put the double-sided tape. Next up we have the two sides, the right and the left side. And then we have the pieces that make up the front, and you can see there the window. And this, the way I'm showing now, is the correct orientation. This piece gets attached like so, and this piece goes on the bottom. And I've put acetate in the window, that's optional. These pieces here make up the interior box. So we've got the base of the box and the sides. And you can see where I've gone ahead and put double-sided tape on the glue tabs. Now these pieces here, these pieces are strengthening pieces, a little bit larger than the side pieces. And you're going to cut 4 of each of these. And they'll be glued together to make a strengthening piece for the sides of the video arcade game gift box. So I'm just showing you there, there's 4 on each side, the right side and the left side. So we'll get started and we'll put these pieces together. So we'll put the front of this video arcade game together, and as I said before, this is the correct orientation. The larger tab at the top folds inward like so. And you can see the window there, I've gone ahead and put acetate, that's optional. The next piece that I'll put on is the bottom of the front. So I'm going to go ahead and take away the backings off the adhesive and join all this together. Taking my time, making sure that I'm lining things up correctly. You will also notice that I have a different colour background today, and that is because I'm working with black cardstock. And I want you to be able to see clearly. So once they're joined together, you'll be able to see this is how the front of our arcade game is going to look. You can see it's taking shape there. So I'll put that to the side for the time being, and we're going to work on the back and the sides of the gift box. So we've got our large back piece and our 2 side pieces, the left and the right. There's only one way for these to be attached, and that is the long side gets glued to the glue tab. One on the left and one on the right. Take your time and make sure that you're lining these up as straight and as precise as you can. Before pressing down. And you can see that's the back and the sides. Next up we're going to join the front piece on to the back and the sides. So first of all I'm going to remove the backings of the tape along the glue tabs, just along one side. It doesn't matter which side you do first, I'm just opting for the left side first. And I'm going to start with the top of the box, like so. Just lining it up, making sure it gets a good stick. And then it's very easy just to match the rest of this up. That little short tab gets attached there. The next tab gets attached to the next piece. That tab there goes there. And this all matches up perfectly. You just need to take your time, and sometimes you'll need to reach in from behind to make sure the glue tabs get a good stick. So I'm just joining the side where the window is on, and then the control panel part. Just working my way down the sides. And you can see this is starting to take shape. It's not an incredibly difficult box to put together. Just turning it over, pressing it down from the inside on all the glue tabs. then you can see when it closes up, that's all going to fit perfectly. So I'm going to remove the backings off the adhesive on the remaining side of glue tabs and start to close the gift box up. Just making sure I get all the backings off. And then I'm going to start on the top there, close that back up. And then the side. And everything should fit perfectly. And this one side could be a little bit trickier because you'll need to go in from inside and have one hand on the inside and one hand on the outside, making sure that these glue tabs are lining up along the edge of the side piece. You may have to nudge things with your fingers from the inside and on the outside, but it does all line up nicely. Then I'm going to turn it over and press the glue tabs down from the inside. Just making sure that everything's getting a good hold, and you can see our arcade game gift box coming along nicely. You can see I've just got my hand in there on the inside, just making sure things are pressed down. So I'll put that to the side for the time being, and I'm going to work on these other side pieces. These side pieces are a little larger, and that's to give the box some strength. And I'm going to glue 4 on top of each other for the left side and 4 on top of each other for the right side. And that's going to make a very nice, strong, sturdy pair of sides for our arcade game gift box. The glue I'm using today is the Scotch Quick Dry in the tacky glue. I've used Scotch Quick Dry for many years, and I do have quite a few glue favourites, and Scotch is one of them, followed by the Art Glitter Glue and also the Gina K Connect I like to use as well. So I have my 3 favourites. That's when I'm not using double-sided tape. And I also took advantage of the Silkwang tape that Nicole mentioned in one of her videos the other day, and I bought in bulk as well. So I'm sure I'll use plenty of it. So there we have our 2 side pieces, very strong and sturdy. So I'm going to affix these now to the sides of the box, each side like so. So I'm just applying a generous amount of glue to one side of the arcade game box. And then I'm going to turn it over and line it up on my work surface. Taking care to make sure that I've got an even gap all the way around before pressing it down into place. And then once I'm happy with that side, I will do the same for the other side. Just making sure it's pressing down and that the glue's taking a hold. So just get some glue now for the other side, right out to the edges. Then I'm going to get the other side piece and put it down on my work surface, and then put the box on top so that I can line it up and make sure there's an even gap all the way around, and I'm happy with how it's going to be looking. Just reaching in to the inside, going right up to the top and pressing it down. Getting good pressure, good even pressure all the way along. Pressing it down into place. Just wiping away some excess glue. Pressing it down again, and then I'm going to put this aside to dry. And I'm going to work on the box that goes inside. So we've got our pieces here. We've got our base piece and then the 4 sides, and you can see where I've put the double-sided tape. So I'm just going to attach the longer sides first. Take the backings off. Put these long sides into place. Then I'm going to put the short sides into place. going to take the backings off the remaining glue tabs, and it's time to put this box together. So let's turn it over and join each side together. And you'll see where each glue tab joins onto a side piece. Again, not a very difficult box to put together. Just take care to line it up and make sure things are straight. And then press down from the inside to make sure these glue tabs have got a good stick. And that's our box, and it goes inside our arcade game like so. And it's a nice snug fit. So it's time now to move on to decorating our arcade game gift box. And you could decorate yours if you have the digital cutting file with the printables that Nicole includes in that digital cutting file. But if you didn't want to decorate yours like that, I'm going to show you a way that I decorated mine. And I used some silver mirror board, which I embossed with a checker plate embossing folder. These side pieces here are actually the side pieces that were joined onto the back piece, and they make the perfect size layer to go on the side here like so. So I've got 2 of those for the sides. I've got another piece for the front and the top and the control panel. And there's also a piece here for the front where you put your coins, and you can have this instead of the acetate if you wanted, but I had a different idea for that, which I'll show later. So I'm going to go ahead now off camera and decorate my video arcade game gift box. So here are my 2 gift boxes. The one on the left has been decorated with the printables that are included within the digital cut file. If you buy the cutting die set when it is available from one of the sellers, there will not be a printable for you to use, so I wanted to share some inspiration on how you could decorate your video arcade game box. So you can see mine here with the embossed silver mirror board with the checker plate pattern to have that industrial feel to it, and there are other embossing folders you could use that give that industrial look. I've used some puffy stickers that were alphabet from my stash for up the top there that says arcade fun, and you can see I've put a sentiment in the window that says you have leveled up, happy birthday, which I thought was very apt for a video game. You can see I've used enamel dots for the buttons and the same type of thing for the controller that Nicole used. I've got my coin slots here, and for the coin returns I used some small mirror mosaic tiles that I had in my stash. For the bottom slide out box, I wanted to share with you that I did put some extra pieces inside as strengtheners on all of the side pieces. That's optional, you don't have to do that, I just wanted to, so I just cut them to size and glued them in. And on the bottom of the box I also glued some ribbon pull tabs, just to make the box a little bit easier to slide in and out, because it is a snug fit. So you can see that I can pull this in and out, and I can use the tabs either the front or the back, and it just makes it a little bit easier. So you can try that too if you'd like. And the little ribbon tab tucks in underneath if you don't want to see it. So that's my tutorial finished for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you feel inspired to make one of these video arcade game gift boxes. Don't forget to check the description box down below the video for links that I have previously mentioned. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would really love that too. Thanks very much for watching today. Have a great day, and until next time, it's bye for now.